Okay, hello everyone, guys. Good morning. How are you all? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. How are you all? Audio, video, everything is clear, working fine. Hi, guys. Good morning. Audio is clear, video is clear. Just please comment once about the audio and video. Hi, guys. Good morning. Okay, so audio and video, everything is clear, working fine. Hi, guys. Good morning. So, today we are going to discuss Unit 27 of IEIFS Module C, that is Indian Financial System, Regulators and their role. So, we are going to discuss about the important Indian financial systems, the regulators and their role. Okay, so this is Unit 27. Everyone who is watching this video, it's a request that please just like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, it's a request, guys, that please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon. So let's start discussing with this topic, that is Indian financial system, regulators and their roles. So first of all, the most important Indian financial system you all know is Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India is a central bank. Reserve Bank of India is a regulator of the complete banking system, right? So let's talk about the first and the very important regulator, that is Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, you know that during 1920s, if we talk about the 1920s time period, there was failure of approximately 588 banks in the economy. There was actually the failure of 588 banks in the economy, right? And due to this failure, okay, there was a need that there should be a regulator. There should be a regulator who that do what, there should be a regulator who just what who just take care of the banking system completely, so that there should be no failure of such 588 banks in the economy. That's why talk about the 1920s time period. During the 1920s, after this 1920, the failure of the bank, there was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and there was in 1926 Royal Hilton Young Commission was formed. And in 1926, when Royal Hilton Young Commission was formed, which is also known as Hilton Young Commission, it actually recommended the establishment of Reserve Bank of India. Is actually recommended the establishment of Reserve Bank of India on 1st April 1935, right? So 1926 Royal Hilton Young Commission recommended the establishment of Reserve Bank of India. Then 1934 Reserve Bank of India Act has been passed, and 1935 1st April 1935 Reserve Bank of India has been established. Clear? If we talk about when Reserve Bank of India was set up, Reserve Bank of India was working as a central bank for both India and Burma. They were working as a central bank for both India and Burma, which is now also known as Myanmar. And it served as a central bank for Burma for some time period, as well as it served as a central bank for Pakistan also for 1 year. Right? Next, if we talk about the Reserve Bank of India, at the initial stage, if we talk about the establishment Reserve Bank of India, the central office of Reserve Bank of India was initially established in Kolkata. The central office for Reserve Bank of India was initially established in Kolkata, but in 1937 it was permanently moved to Mumbai. So now the headquarters of Reserve Bank of India is in Mumbai. Initially, the headquarters of Reserve Bank of India was in Kolkata, right? If we talk about the Reserve Bank of India, Reserve Bank of India was set up in 1935. It was set up as a private bank. Okay, it was set up as what? It was set up by as a private bank, but it has some extended functions also. It was served as a private bank in 1935, right? But if we talk about the 1949, the government of India took over the control of Reserve Bank of India, right? And so Reserve Bank of India was nationalized on 1st January 1949. If we talk about the structure of Reserve Bank of India, So there is a governor, there is four deputy governor, there is one governor, there are four deputy governor of Reserve Bank of India, which are appointed by the union government, or you can say which are appointed by the central government, right? If we talk about the Reserve Bank of India, the control of Reserve Bank of India were in a hand of whom? The control of Reserve Bank of India were in the hand of a governor. There are four deputy governors for Reserve Bank of India, 10 directors which are non-official and they are nominated by the union government from various fields. There are two government officials and four others, one each from the local board. So this is actually the structure of Reserve Bank of India. So if we talk about the structure of Reserve Bank of India, yes, control of Reserve Bank of India, first of all, the main thing is the board of directors of Reserve Bank of India. So board of director, it consists of the governor. Okay, so first of all, it consists of the governor. Then it has four deputy governor. It has governor, it has four deputy governor, 10 directors, and these directors are non-official, which are nominated by the central government, and these are from different field. This is not necessary that they should belong to only economics field or technology field. No, they are from different various field. There are two government officials and four others which are from each local boards, right? Now if we talk about the central board of directors, so the central board of directors, organizational structure of Reserve Bank of India, you can see the organizational structure of Reserve Bank of India. So there is one governor. First of all, if we talk about the organizational structure of Reserve Bank of India, so organizational structure is one is the governor. First is the governor. Then comes the deputy governor. And there are four deputy governor. If we talk about the deputy governor, so there are actually four deputy governor, right? Executive director, there is a principal chief general manager, there is a chief general manager, there is a general manager, there is deputy general manager, there is assistant general manager, there are managers, there are assistant manager and supporting staff. So this is actually the hierarchy of working of the Reserve Bank of India. This is actually what? This is actually the hierarchy of working of Reserve Bank of India. Clear? So if we talk about the Reserve Bank of India, the Reserve Bank of India has different role and functions. Again, this is very important. The role and functions of the Reserve Bank of India, very important. Okay, first of all, it is the monetary authority of the country. First of all, it is what? First of all, it is the monetary authority of the country, right? So monetary authority, so it helps in the regulation of monetary policies. When we are talking about the Reserve Bank of India, it help in the regulation of what? It help in the regulation of the monetary policies. It help in the issue of the currency, or it is actually the issuer of the currency. It is banker and debt manager to the government. It is bankers to the bank. It is regulator of the banking system. It is manager of the foreign exchange. It actually maintain the financial stability, right? It help in the regulator and supervising the payment and settlement system of the economy, in help in different development roles. So these are the different function of the uh, Reserve Bank of India. They are banker to the banks also because they provide a debt and loan facilities to the bank, whereas they are bankers and debt manager to the government also because they provide the same services to different government also, right? And the Reserve Bank of India, a very important thing, this is also known as Reserve Bank of India, also known as lender of the last resort. Reserve Bank of India also known as what? Reserve Bank of India also known as the lender of the last resort. Clear? If we talk about the monetary authority, now you already know about the monetary authority. I have explained you monetary policies, right, in the previous chapters, but let's talk about the monetary authority. So monetary policy, first of all, what is monetary policy? The word, what is the use of this monetary policy? Monetary policies are those policies which are made by Reserve Bank of India, and it actually helps to regulate liquidity of the economy. It actually helps to regulate what? Liquidity of the economy. Liquidity is also known as what? Liquidity is also known as money supply, right? So in order to manage liquidity, in order to manage money supply of the economy, right, there are the monetary policies, right? So monetary policies, these are the instrument which are under the control of central bank, and this actually helps to maintain the money supply or liquidity or credit in the economy, right? If we talk about the monetary policies, actually the monetary policies are made by Monetary Policy Committee, which have 6 members in the ratio 3 is to 3. 3 members are from Reserve Bank of India and 3 members are from government, right? Reserve Bank of India, the 3 members from the Reserve Bank of India consist of the governor, main governor of Reserve Bank of India, then there is a deputy governor in charge, and then one officer of RBI, which is nominated by the board of RBI, right? And there are 3 members which are appointed by the central government, and these 3 members are appointed for a period of 4 years, and reappointment. Reappointment of these members are actually not allowed, right? If we talk about the monetary authority, monetary policy meets at least 6 times in a year, right, to determine the policy interest rate to achieve inflation targets set by government, right? So these are the monetary authority. If we talk about some of the instrument of the monetary policy, some of the instrument, there are direct instruments also, there are indirect instrument also, direct instrument and indirect instrument. So if we talk about the direct instrument, there are cash reserve ratio and statutory liquidity ratio. I have already explained it in detail for all of you, what are the direct instrument and what are indirect instrument, but I'm just giving you a shorter or a quick revision of these monetary policies, right? So cash reserve ratio means every bank has this compulsory condition that they have to deposit percentage of its total deposit to RBI, that too in the form of cash. They has to deposit a fixed percentage of their total deposit to Reserve Bank of India, and that too in the form of cash only. That is known as the cash reserve ratio. Statutory liquidity ratio means every bank has this compulsory condition that they have to deposit percentage of its total deposit with itself, and this can be in any form, either in cash or in non-cash, either in cash or in non-cash. That is known as a statutory liquidity ratio. Clear? Now, what are the indirect instrument? Indirect instrument means there is a liquidity adjustment facility. Liquidity adjustment facility include repos and reverse repo. Now, repo rate and reverse repo rate. Repo rate means is this the rate in which RBI is giving a loan, short-term loan. That loan is what? That loan is a short-term loan. RBI is giving short-term loan to other commercial banks. Then it is known as repo rate. Now, what is reverse repo rate? Reverse repo rate means RBI actually or commercial bank actually parking their surplus fund to Reserve Bank of India on a short term basis to control liquidity of the economy, and that is obviously for a short period of time. Then it is known as a reverse repo rate, right? I have already explained it in detail in the previous chapters, right? When Reserve Bank of India, we are discussing about the Reserve Bank of India in detail. I have already discussed these repos and reverse repos and technicalities related to repos and reverse repo in very detail. So you can just look out that chapter for a complete detail on this direct and indirect instruments, right? So there is an open market operation, OMO. Open market operation means buying and selling of government securities. When Reserve Bank of India buy or sell government securities wholly and completely from the open market, then it is known as open market operation. Either Reserve Bank of India is completely buying government securities from commercial banks or companies or industries or government, or Reserve Bank of India completely selling the government securities to the open market. Open market means the participant can be anyone who have the government securities, right? So this is known as open market operation. Then there is a marginal standing facility, which is then when RBI is giving loan for a period of 24 hours, or you can say for a period of overnight basis. When Reserve Bank of India giving loan to commercial bank for managing their balance sheet, or for just covering the mismatches in the cash balance, and this is actually overnight, right? So this is known as marginal standing facility. There is a long-term repo operations. There is a targeted long-term repo operation. So there are different direct and indirect taxes, or sorry, direct and indirect instrument under the monetary policy. So monetary policies, the direct and the indirect instrument related to the monetary policies. Okay, plus what are the features of the monetary policies? These are very important for all of you. Again, I am telling you why it is very important, because you will be getting one or two questions from here, because this is very repetitive. This you will see in PPP also, this you will see in IEIFS also. So because this is very repetitive in nature, this is going to repeat very oftenly, and that's why you will be getting questions. You will expect some questions from these monetary policies and from the topic monetary policy, and that's why just keep on revising these monetary policies, and always remember, before going in the examination, just check out the recent rates. Okay, what were the recent rates of the monetary policies which is going on, right? Now, next thing, if you talk about the next regulator, let's talk about the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. So, Securities and Exchange Board of India, first of all, it is known as watchdog of capital market. So there is a capital market, there is a money market. Okay, for managing capital market, of the regulation of the capital market is actually managed by SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. For managing money market, there is Reserve Bank of India. So capital market is managed by SEBI, money market is actually maintained by, or money market is actually managed by Reserve Bank of India. When we talk about the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, it was established in 1988, but it got legal status or statutory power when SEBI Act 1992 has been passed. So it was established initially in 1988, but it got legal status when SEBI Act 1992 was passed. Okay, when we talk about the SEBI, SEBI is headed by a chairman, okay, which is supported by three full-time members and four part-time members. These are supported by three full-time members and four part-time members. If we talk about the part-time members, who are the part-time members? So this is the government. These are actually officials which are appointed by the government and Reserve Bank of India, right? So this is SEBI. If we talk about the functions of SEBI, so these are the functions of Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI has its, if we talk about the SEBI function, first of all, it protects the investors' interest. It protects the security market. It helps in developing the capital market. It regulates the mutual funds. It regulator of the mutual fund, very important. Who regulate the mutual fund? SEBI regulate the mutual fund. So you have to remember this. Insider trading regulation means whenever there is a very sensitive information which is not disclosed to the public, And when there is the person who tries to take benefit of the share market price speculation based on that sensitive information, then it is known as insider trading. So insider trading are actually banned and regulated by SEBI. Merger and acquisition helps in the merger and acquisition regulation. It helps in the regulating credit rating agencies, very important. It helps regulating the foreign portfolio. Sorry. It helped in regulating the foreign portfolio investment and e-governance initiatives. So these are the functions of SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. So these are what? These are the functions of Securities and Exchange Board of India. So when we talk about the next, that is PFRDA. PFRDA is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority of India. It was established in 2003. Pension Fund and Regulatory and Development Authority. This was established in 2003. If we talk about this body helps in promoting, regulating, and developing the pension sector in the country. If we talk about the National Pension Scheme, these were launched by PFRDA in year 2003, and then to all, it is extended to all citizens in 2009, and this come under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Finance. Now, what are the functions of this PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority? So first of all, it actually helps to regulate the pension fund. It actually protect the subscriber interest. It help in developing the pension market. It help in standardizing the pension product. It help in implementation of National Pension System, NPS, help in the financial literacy and education. They regulate the intermediaries. They encourage technology and digitalization. So these are some of the functions of Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Clear? So I have discussed about three important regulator. We have discussed about Reserve Bank of India, we have discussed about Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority, and we have discussed about the CP, right? Still there are some regulators left. Okay, now let's talk about some of the practice question. Let's talk about some of the questions which are related to this chapter. First of all, in which year Reserve Bank of India was nationalized? Everyone please answer this question. In which year Reserve Bank of India was nationalized? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. In which year Reserve Bank of India has been nationalized? Everyone. So if we talk about the nationalization of Reserve Bank of India, 1st January 1949. Everyone. Yes, 1st January 1949, Reserve Bank of India has been nationalized. Nationalization means when Government of India took over the control of Reserve Bank of India. When Government of India took over the control of Reserve Bank of India, right? How many times at minimum does monetary policy meet in a year? Meeting was done how many times? Everyone. You can all answer this question. Meeting can be done in how many times? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. Meeting. Reserve Bank of India meeting can be done in how many times? Everyone. So at least 4 times meeting is done. Okay, 6 times, at least 6 times the meeting or Reserve Bank of India is actually maintaining the monetary policy. So it is actually for the regulation of monetary policies, but the meeting is done at least 4 times in a year, right? So these are the questions right now. If we talk about the JIP Super Elite All-in-One subscription, see, when we're talking about the complete chapter, so there are two questions which are left. Okay, I have left that two questions because we haven't discussed about that portion of chapter, because this is, I have covered only some portion of the complete chapter. This is not the complete chapter, right? So if you want to learn the complete chapter plus all the related question, you can just enroll in any of the batches which is ongoing. So these are complete batches which is ongoing, right? We have the JIP foundation batch, we have 2.0 batch, AFM, BF, RBWM, IE, IFS, PPB, DBF selection batch. Okay, so these are some of the batches which are ongoing for the JIP examination May June 2025. And these batches, we have all the upcoming batches also, like we have upcoming schedule for MCQs crackers batch. We have the next batch which is coming, that is the crash course. We have the uh, capsule batch also, which have scheduled and which is coming, right? So you don't have to purchase each and every batch individually. Just don't purchase each and every batch individually. Instead of individual batches, just go for the JIB Super Elite All-in-One plan. So this JIB Super Elite All-in-One plan will give you the access of all the live classes, mock tests, plus notes, plus AI analysis, plus everything under one roof, right? So if you want to have this JIB Super Elite All-in-One plan, there is a very good discount that is going on. So this is the year end time, right? So in this year end time, we have flat 52% off on JIB, CIB, Super Elite all-in-one subscription. Flat 52% off. This is the maximum discount you will get in any time, right? So this offer ends before 2nd of January. So it's a request. You just download the Oliveboard app. You just download the Oliveboard app, select the JIB and CIB Super Elite All-in-One subscription plan, okay? And you will get the access of each and every plan there, right? There is a code which you can use, that is Happy New Year, HNY code. If you are using this code, you will get a flat 52% off on the GIP CIP Super Elite all-in-one subscription, guys. Okay, so kindly enroll yourself in the GIP Super Elite all-in-one subscription to get the access of all these classes. Okay, plus, if you don't want to go for all the batches, you can just enroll in one or two batches also. This is also available. You will get different prices for every batches. So if you haven't cleared only PPB and you want to enroll only in PPB, go for that also. So if you are preparing for the complete JIB and CIB, I will recommend Super Elite plan. But if you have only one subject left and you don't want to purchase the complete plan, you just go for that particular subjects and that particular batch and you are good to go, right? So this all are given in the Oliveboard app, but there is a flat 52% off which is ongoing. So kindly just enroll yourself before, right? Everyone, guys. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope that you have all enjoyed this session. If you have all understood this session, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, guys, it's a request that, because this is a new channel and this channel is only for those students who are comfortable in English language. We have started this English medium channel just because we want to cater those audience who are only comfortable in English medium, right? So kindly enroll yourself and kindly just please like and share the videos and just please subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel, to get updated and to get notified whenever there is any class in this channel. So thank you so much, guys. I hope that you have all understood this session. Thank you so much. Till then, take care, everyone. Bye bye, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining this session. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye.